What a day for a daydream. What a day for a daydreaming girl. And I'm lost in a daydream. Okay, Chris got me all nostalgic and telling that story about her husband and diving into the water reminded me of Bill Cosby. He told a funny story about this couple up in the mountains, and only Bill Cosby could tell a story like this. And he says the woman went to jump in the water, and we'll stop her in midair, and now we won't let her fall right now, but and stuff like that. He's just really funny. And he says, where does the water come from? The mountains, and what's up in the mountains? Snow. And so the water is freezing cold. And so she her husband's on the shore watching, and she jumps in and comes up out of the water. Of course, when she hit the water, it's like she turned into a giant freezing goosebump, and she goes out of the water and goes, "Come on in, dear. The water's fine." I mean, of course, I'm not telling like he does, but it was just brought back good memories of listening to this freaking album over and over and over. See, it's when he was a young, little, young kid, just a young whippersnapper. But anyway, so I was looking for that album, and of course I found the Lovin' Spoonful. I wish my record player worked though. And Sugar Shack. There's a crazy little shack beyond the track. I know everybody doesn't know that. Well, what's really funny is my son and I were in the car, and I start singing to the song because he sings to the songs too. And he looked at me and goes, "How do you know that song?" I said, "Well, that's a song from when I was a kid." He's going, "No, it's not. It's a brand new song." Well, somebody had remade the song. He doesn't think his old mom remembers stuff. What's that all about? Anyway, I just had to jump in here and throw my nostalgic sense in here too. And I love the stories you tell, Chris. Chris, bugs in rug. It's only in one rug, right? And I like your little monkey, your soft monkey. I just have Tweety around, and oh, I'm not very good, am I? I don't have. Well, actually, we have stuff put away because we're showing the house, and the open house went pretty good. Of course, nobody put in a bid, but people looked. Although we had a storm from HE double hockey sticks, which reminds me of another story of my grandson having to be careful what you say around him now because he repeats it. And my husband never, hardly ever cusses around Andrew at all. I mean, he knows kids pick up words, and we're in the car, and he says something like, he was talking, he says, and that was shit, and Andrew's back there goes, Granddaddy, you're not allowed to say shit. That's not a nice word to say. Shit's a bad word to say. Oh my gosh, that child can come up with some stuff. I know I'm going off of the subject, but you can't help but talk about your grandkids. I mean, they come up with some stuff. I got to watch them yesterday morning because their grandfather, who is their babysitter, he was sick, and I got called at 6 o'clock in the morning. Can you come over? And so I did, and my son bought me flowers. I thought that was very sweet of him, and had a pretty good day though. So, um, yeah, I got all that. I'm trying to think these songs. My goodness, did you ever have to make up your mind? Say yes to one and leave the other behind. Loving spoonful. Okay, well, guess that's about it for now. Wish us luck on the house. Somebody's supposed to come today. Thanks, Chris, for bringing back some memories. Oh yeah, I know. Here I go again. I used to swim all the time. I mean, I was always in the water. My kids were always in the water. But I don't like to go all by myself. Anyway, I hear somebody decided to mow because I'm doing this. And this is quick capture. So one thing I was gonna say I liked about quick capture, I even wrote this down, is that you can only, whatever you get is what you get. Like if you screw up, you screw up. If you don't, you don't. But hopefully it takes and it's not off sync. You know, voice. I'm not, I'm not a ventriloquist. Okay, you guys. Toodles. Farewell. Bye.